There you go. Today's your birthday, anybody. I want everybody to celebrate quick. Okay?
first title match of the night.
And I got to tell you something, I'm going to have to probably do some recruiting a little bit later, because it's only fitting that Tino from Texas, of all things, and not even just from Texas, but from my town that I was born in, literally, Amarillo, Texas. I'm going to have to do some negotiating, and I think I may have to lure him to WFC for some time being.
Well, you know full well that there's a long history and tradition of professional wrestling in Amarillo, Texas. There's a long history and tradition of Valentinos here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Rocco, Brent, Vinny Valentino, Rico Valentino, who nobody really wants to talk about anyway, and now Tino Valentino, who's not connected to any of them, but he is the xdwf mega champion. He's made quite an impression in the All-Star Pro area, holding the tag team championship there, and of course on his own with the xdwf mega title with the lovely Kelsey King.
What is that?
It's a ho-ho. I mean, it's got that white stuff in the middle of it. He just crushed the ho-ho.
It's a ho-ho?
Yeah, that's what they call it. I know you're not a fat guy, and you don't know these things like I do.
No, I'm into Pop-Tarts and cereal.
Oh! Valentino.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Booty in the face, and Paul Puertorico.
Oh, well, there's a good use of a ho-ho, I guess, out of the
I guess. I'll be honest, I've never seen a ho-ho used in a professional wrestling match until now.
Well, be careful, that little stain there on the mat could be ended up on one of their backsides. It may look like something else. It's kind of a crappy situation in that instance.
Yeah. Paul Puertorico, over 20 years of professional wrestling experience.
Still claims he's from a planet that doesn't exist.
You have to go and do that, don't you?
Well,
Every time
it's
he's
true.
in the ring. You know, I bet if Kelsey King were claiming to be from planet Puerto Rico, you wouldn't be complaining. You wouldn't be saying that the planet didn't exist. You'd be asking for them to produce more like her, wouldn't you?
Well, Kelsey's not stupid, obviously. She knows how to make people lust for her.
I don't think she has to make them. I think it happens naturally. Oh! Valentino dropping Puertorico straight on his face, and then a drop kick straight to the face.
Either way, Tino's got her well in hand, so I'm not really worried about that. Tino, though, has Puertorico hooked in a hard suplex down, straight float over into the cover. Only a 2 count, says the official.
Yeah, you're going to have to do a lot more than that to Paul Puertorico to keep him down. We know that Paul Puertorico is a fighting individual. He's fought for such a long time. Former WFC champion on 2 occasions, Hometown Heroes champion. Of course, we'll see that title defended later on tonight as well, as Justin Lee challenges Tim Rockwell for that championship. Puertorico charging with Valentino in the corner. And Puertorico now drags Tino out. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, that was close. That was so close. And Kelsey King is not happy.
Rightfully so.
With that count.
That was a fast count anyway.
And
then so close there.
A close retribution there by Tino. Duck underneath there by Valentino. Drops Puertorico on the face again.
If Tino can cover him right now, he probably has this.
Tino
and that's
over,
it.
hooks one leg, 2. And that delay, that short delay of his ability to get over and execute the lateral press is all it took for Puertorico to get the energy to kick out.
Yeah, Tino from Texas has this well in hand.
Tino now going to pick up Puertorico. Forearm shot to the side of the face. As Tino now going to go for the Irish whip. Reversal. And big clothesline there by Puertorico.
Oh, but look at that. Puertorico has had it taken out of him so much that it actually took all that he had to summon that clothesline.
Puertorico is definitely struggling at this point. Drop toe hold there. Puertorico going to set it up. And dives right through.
You think he went back to reality through that?
He lives in reality.
No, he doesn't. He lives in a fake planet with a fake non-existent title.
The title is right over Arrow Kid's.
Right into the cover there.
So close.
How lucky was Paul Puertorico to hit that missile drop kick and floated right into a pinfall there.
Puerto Rico so close to becoming the new XDWF Mega Champion.
Actually holding a real title.
That
What? He has a belt that he takes everywhere and just wears it. It's not like he defends it
he
anywhere.
does defend it.
Really? I've not seen him defend it one time.
Now Puerto Rico and Valentino going back and forth, exchanging chops in the middle of the ring. Vertical suplex dropping down. Oh, gonna hook the leg. We're gonna go swivel the hips and pick up Valentino. Gonna go for number 2.
Now, I feel like this is almost sacrilege that somebody who isn't from Texas is doing this, that was made famous by a Texan.
But somebody, well, he doesn't do the three amigos. He turns the third one around, and referee Brent Wall, good eye there for Brent Wall, as the shoulder was up. I don't think that Puerto Rico realized the shoulder was on his leg.
Well, clearly he didn't, because he seemed frustrated that the cover wasn't initiated, and only when the referee made it apparent to him did Puerto Rico realize he had to pin that other shoulder down.
I believe Puerto Rico now called for the moonsault.
And Arrow, I'm sorry, that's not Arrow Kid, right? Or is it Arrow Kid?
That's Arrow Kid on the outside,
okay,
carrying the planetary championship, a real championship, yes,
okay,
that has been defended by Paul Puerto Rico, yes.
Okay.
Moonsault, nobody home, as Puerto Rico crashes like a comet through the stratosphere.
Okay. All your little space infamages are just so out of touch.
Big, well, both Puerto Rico and Valentino tried to execute clotheslines there. Valentino was able to fully connect, now with a back elbow as well.
Tino looking to pick up the pace. Ducks the right hand there by Puerto Rico.
Atomic drop.
Yes, indeed. We know how that feels.
And a step up enziguri. Valentino has Puerto Rico down. He has got to, if he can just pull off one big move,
there you go,
be able to pin the challenger and carry on as the Mega Champion. Valentino,
swivel of the hips,
springboard elbow drop,
and that can do it right now.
I think that's it right there. 1, 2,
there it is. Well, you better tell him to grab that other title that Arrow Kid has.